Hello, teacher. I read chapter 3.
Zuwani and the rebels. And Dot returned to the Secret Service offices in another part of New York. As they walked through the building, some people said quietly, "Hi, Keller." Some looked away from him.
Tobin and Don returned to the Secret Service office in another part in the New York. As they walked through the building, some people said quickly, "He killed some looking away from him."
Two men were standing outside Tobin's office. "We're Special Agents Lewis and King," one said. "We're here to help." Tobin's boss, Jay Pettigrew, arrived. "Are you okay?" he asked. "Yes," Tobin said. "I feel better."
Two men were standing outside Tobin's office. Were Special Agents Lewis and King? One side. "We're here to help," Tobin both. "Hey, Pretty Grip arrived. Are you okay?" he asked. "Yes, Tobin. Yes," Tobin said. "I feel better."
"The president called me this morning. He doesn't want Zuwani to die over here. Get him out of the UN and out of the United States. Use agents from any other organization that you want."
The president calling in this morning. He warned he doesn't want Suwani to die over here. He had him out of the UN and out of the United States. Use a hand from another organization that was. Do you want?
Tobin and Dot left the Secret Service offices and went to the CIA. They talked to Agent John Hasrow.
Tobin I then left the Secret Service office and went to the CIA. They targeted agent Hugh Hasrow.
"Years ago, Edmund Zuwani was a good guy," told them. "Matobo had a very bad government. Zuwani freed the people, and they loved him. Then he changed."
Years ago, Edwin Suwani was a good guy. Hasrow told them, Batabo had a very bad government. Suwani freed the people and they loved him. He changed.
He showed them pictures of Zuwani. In each photo, the African president held a gun. Then Hasrow showed them some pictures of dead bodies.
He showed the picture of Suwani is each photo. The African president held a gun. Then Hasrow showed them some picture of the dead bodies.
"Zuwani murdered 32,000 coups this year. Every year he kills more people. Matobo is a dangerous place. And it's getting worse." "Who wants him to die?" Tobin asked.
Suwani murdered 32,000 killed this year. Every year they kills more people. Matabu is danger place, and is getting worse. We want him to die, Tobin asked.
"Millions of people. And these two men." John showed them a photo of a handsome young African man. "This is a Jene Zola. He's a doctor's son, and he went to school in Paris. He was a now."
Millions of people. When there's two men, John Juanen went a photo in the handsome young African man. This is a hen Shola. He's a doctor. Sean and they went to the school in Paris. He was a peace protest, but now.
"And that one?" Dot asked.
And that one, don't ask it.
John picked up a photo of an older African man with guards around him.
John picked up on the photo, and the older African man with the warden around him.
"That's the man with two names," Tobin said. "I read about him in the newspapers every day."
That's the man with the two names, Tobin said. I read about in the newspaper every day.
"One used twice," John said. Kuman. He lives here in New York. He was Zuwani's friend, but now they're enemies. He got too close to the president's daughter. Kuman says that Zuwani is a madman. Both Kuman and Zola are popular, and they both want Zuwani to die."
Okay, one name used twice. You said Kuman, he lives here in New York. He was a Suwani friends, but now they are enemies. He got to the close to the president down there. Kuman says the Suwani is a madman, but Kuman and Shola are popular with about Suwani today. Today, okay.
They want him to die in the United Nations, Tobin said, in front of ambassadors from 191 countries, in front of the news cameras, in front of the world. He gave John some papers. This is the interpreter, he said. Find out everything about her.
They want. I want him to die in the United Nations. Tobin said. I found the ambassador from the 198 countries. I found the news cameras. I found the wars. He have John same papers. This is the interpreter. He said find out everything about here.
Doc drove Tobin to the Tobin government offices before he returned to the Secret Service building. Tobin went into the office of Nils Ludd, a tall, middle-aged white man, President Zewani's head of security.
Don't drop Tobin to the Matabo government office before on the return to the Secret Service building. Tobin went into the office and Neil Lodge, a tall, middle-aged white man, President Zewani head of security.
Tell me about the interpreter, Ludd said. He started to make coffee. Is she lying? Is she pretty?
Still about the interpreter, Lodge said. He started to make coffee. Is laying in the prairie?
Tobin gave Ludd some papers. This is the UN's information about her. She has a Tobin passport.
Tobin held Lodge some papers. This is a UN's information about her. She was a Matabo passport.
Ludd was surprised. Does she?
Lodge looked surprised. Does she?
She was born here, Tobin said. Are you serious? Ludd asked. Yes, Tobin replied. Black or white? Ludd asked. Tobin looked at the coffee pot. No thanks. Is she black or white? Ludd said angrily. White. We need to find out. Is she lying or not?
Okay, she was born there, Tobin said. Are you serious? Lud asked. Yes, Tobin repeated. Black or white? Lud asked. Tobin looked at the coffee pot. Nothing. Is she black or white? Lud said angry. White. We need to find out in the living or not.
That night, Sylvia returned to her apartment. It was small and colorful, with African masks and photos on the walls. She lifted the phone. Then,
She night Sylvia returned to the apartment. It was small and colorful, with African maids and the photos on the walls.
put it down. She took her cell phone out of her purse and opened it. Then she closed it and put it in her pocket. She ran out of the apartment to a payphone, called a number in France, and listened to the message on the answering machine.
She lifted the phone, then put it down. She took her cell phone out of her purse and opened it. Then she closed it and put it into her pocket. She ran out the apartment to the payphone, called a number in France for French, and listened to the message on the answering machine.
This is Brouillet. Leave a message.
This is abroad. Leave a message. Message.
Philippe, it's Sylvia. I must talk to you. Can you call me? No, don't call me. I'll call you later.
Philip, it's Sylvia. I must talk to you. Can you call me? Don't call me. I call you later.
She left the phone booth and walked nervously down the street. There was a young black man behind her. A cell phone rang. The young man stopped and pulled his phone out of his pocket. Hi, Mom, he said.
She left the phone booth and walked nervously round to the street where was a young black man way later, a cell phone found Joe man stopped and pulled the phone out of his pocket. "Hi man," he said.
Dawn watched from across the street as she spoke into her phone to the young black man. Agent Sample, she said, you're too close. Doug.
Don't watch it fly across the started of the smoke on the phone. "Do you don't black man, Agent Sample," he said. "You're too close."
Sample laughed. Yes, Mom, things are okay. My boss is a problem, but...
Don Sample laughed. "Yes, man, things are okay. My boss is a problem, but..."
Joe smiled. He was just another worker walking home.
Sylvia smiled. He was just another worker walking home.
She went back into her apartment building.
She went to back into the apartment building.
The well-dressed African man sat in his car on the other side of the street. He watched Sylvia, Dot, and Doug Sample. Nobody saw him.
Sylvia smiled. Okay. The well-dressed African man sat in his car on the other side of the street and watched Sylvia dance and Don Simple. Nobody saw him.
When she was inside her apartment, Sylvia turned on the light in her living room, took some new notebooks out of a shopping bag, and put them on the table. She wrote her address in a large envelope and put the notebooks inside the envelope. Then she walked slowly to the window and looked down at the dark street.
When she was inside her apartment, Sylvia turned on the light on the living room and took some news notebook or home shopping bag and put it on the table. The broad address and large envelope and put the notebook inside the envelope. Then she walked slowly to the windows and looked down the dark street.
On the other side of the city, Tobin was opening his apartment door. He went into the living room and looked at the photos on the wall. He and his wife were eating, sailing, laughing. There was a big picture of his wife dancing. He sat next to the phone, turned on the answering machine, and listened to a message from his wife. He listened to the same message every night.
On the other side of the city, Tobin was opening the apartment door. He went into the living room and looking at the photos on the wall. He and his wife were eating, slaying, loving. Was a big picture of the wife dancing when a net that sat next to the phone, turning on the answering machine, and listening to the message from his life and listening to the same mission every night.
Hi, her voice said. I'm sitting here thinking. I made a mistake. Are you there? I told him. He was going to the airport. Will you meet me? I'll call you when I get there. I hope you haven't changed the locks.
"Hi," her voice said. I'm still in here thinking. "I made a mistake. Are you there? I want to come back." I told him he'll take me to the airport. "Would you meet me? I call you when I get there. I hope you want to call in under the lock."
Then there was another message. A male voice this time. This is Officer Looper, New Mexico State Police. I want to speak to Tobin Keller. Please call me at 812 Highway. Thank you.
Then were another message and make voice in the time. "This is Officer Looper, New Mexico State Police. I want to speak to the Tobin Killer. Please call me at 1820 Highway. Thank you."
Then a third message from a different. This is Dr. Cleary calling from Albuquerque General Hospital. I'm sorry, but... And Tobin's own voice. Yes, hello? The final message was from Dot. Tobin, are you there? She asked. I just heard. I don't know what to say. I'll call you later. I'm thinking about you. And the recording ended. Tobin looked around the empty room. Then he picked up a bag and left the apartment.
Playing a few messages from a different man. This is Dr. Claire, Claire from Albuquerque General Hospital. I'm sorry, but I'm talking at all and boys. Yes, hello. This final mission was from Dot. Tobin, are you there? She asked. I just here. I don't know. What do you say? I called you later. I talking about you. The recording ended. Tobin looking around the empty room. The pickup of bag on the left on the apartment. Muchas thank you, teacher, and in next chapter 4. Bye.